Each week at this time we do something called a community moment. It's a feature of Oasis gatherings all over the country where we invite the people to speak and we learn from the wisdom of the crowd and we get to hear life experiences you want to share and ideas you want to share with the community. I usually like to have several months of community moments booked. I'm only about a month out right now. So if you'd like to do one, this is your chance. Not today, but we have him lined up. And he's presented a community moment before, he's done the main talk before, and he's been an MC before, so let's welcome back to the podium Joshua Richards.
All right, so I have a pretty bad habit of getting up here and talking about how I was a minister and all that, so I'm going to try something different today. And if it does, yes. Okay, so we've been doing, some of y'all know we've been doing our community groups. We've been having great conversations about philosophy. Ours has a really great guy in there who has a degree in that topic, and he just always says what's on his mind. So, his name's Josh Richards. And so, as we talk about that, I just have to bring up Joel Osteen. Yeah, you guys thought, hey, come on, just hold on. So I'm in the store the other day, and he's got a new book out. It's called Thinking Better, Living Better, or Think Better, Live Better. A victorious life begins in your mind. And I just want to read you the blurb on the back, because this shit gets real deep. Our mind is like a computer. How we program it is how we are going to function. We are programmed to live an abundant, victorious, faith-filled life. That's how your Creator made you. The reason we don't always experience this abundant life is that we've allowed viruses to contaminate our software. We said to ourselves, I'll never be that successful. I'm not that talented. Here's the good news though. There's nothing wrong with you. Like that computer, you're not a mistake. You're not defective or faulty. All through the day, dwell on what your Creator says about you. I am healthy. I am valuable. I am victorious. When you think better, you will live better. Alright, that's a bunch of crap. And here's just one point. I'm not going to spend forever on this, but it's important to say. First off, are you really good at that? That's part of the things that people mistake about philosophy. You're going to think better, your life is just going to shape up. You're going to read some Plato, some Aristotle, and then magically you're just going to start living better. You're going to contemplate the form of the good. You're going to think about the golden mean. And that's not the case. Could it be that perhaps by living better, by working on how we treat people, by working on reviewing our actions to others and ourselves, that perhaps our thinking catches up to how we live? That the way we conduct ourselves will determine how we think. Or maybe they just inspire each other. I don't know which one's the cart or the horse here, and it doesn't matter to my point. However, I think there's something interesting in the idea of like the brain-computer analogy. I've said it before. I really think that religions and philosophies kind of work like software. Some of them are comprehensive. They have a lot of answers to our questions. Sometimes they're terrible answers, but I certainly remember as a younger man, that's all I wanted. I just wanted something to answer those questions, and I get that. And so, going off of that, I want to talk to you a little bit about philosophy. There was a phrase in the time of Socrates, in the time of Plato, that the Greeks had. Takala Chalepa. Everyone say that with me. Takala Chalepa. We're going to have one more time because Ray Hill's going to come up here and he's not taking any shit today. Takala Chalepa. I won't do that again, I promise. Okay, what that means is the beautiful things are difficult. The word for beauty, cologne, also means noble. The noble things are difficult. The difficult things the beautiful things are hard. The Spartans, the anecdote goes, were seen combing their hair before they went off to war because there was something beautiful about what they were doing. And the reason I bring that up, and I promise this will make sense, is that the things in life that are worthy, the things in life that are most important require hard work. They say the best things in life are free, but there's a lot of work that goes behind that. Love, friendship, enjoyment, peace. That all comes at a great cost. It might not cost you anything monetarily, but you have to work for that shit. And so, let me go back to Joel Osteen for a second. Because we've been asking these philosophical questions, right? Is that guy happy? I don't know. I don't know the guy. But one of the things I wrestle with, and I also bring this up because I've had two friends who worked at Lakewood Church at some point. And I've always asked them, like, does that guy, like, what pisses him off? Like, does he get sick? Does he ever, like, not smile with his perfect teeth and his perfect hair and his taint augmentation? I just heard. I mean, the guy seems like he has a good life, right? He's got all that money, that nice house in River Oaks. He's got a wife United Airlines wouldn't kick off. Like, talking above the law here. Is the guy happy, though? I don't know. Yeah, I really wonder, like, who knows him? Like, can he ever be honest? Can he, like, what is his difficult thing? What is his noble thing? I don't know. So anyway, going up, the reason Socrates says this, he says this 2 times in Plato's dialogues, talk a lot, Chalepa, beautiful things are hard. And he says that because we're confronted with decisions every day. We're confronted with decisions on how we're going to comport ourselves, how we're going to act. Are we going to do something beautiful, or are we going to do something ugly and selfish? And so, the other thing that I really love about philosophy, especially Socrates, is he was a guy who, he didn't claim to have all the answers. He said he knew nothing. That's why the oracle at Delphi said he's the wisest man in Athens because he claims he knows nothing. He doesn't bullshit you. She had an inscription above her that read, "Know thyself." And Socrates knew himself. He knew that he didn't know, and he didn't lie about that. So, tying this all up in a nice neat bow. Socrates also, in 2 other dialogues, he says something different. And Plato was this master wordsmith. He wrote plays. And he put Socrates as the main character in these plays. He says, there is no philosophy of Plato. There's a Socrates, but young and beautiful. And so in the Hippias and the Republic, Socrates says something a little bit different. He says, Chalepa, talk a lot. Difficult are the beautiful things. And so there's a speech that JFK gave which kind of works on this idea that those things which cost us the most, those things which are the most grueling, those things which take from us the most time and effort in their own way are also beautiful because they're difficult, because of the sheer amount of work it takes. And so I want to tie that into what y'all have done for me, what this group has done. Last month we had a lot of people saying what Oasis means to me. Okay, I'm a little bit late, sorry. But and here's what I want to say, is that this group to me has been such a positive thing. I don't need to tell you my life or the stupid shit I've done or the hard things that me and my girlfriend have gone through in the past year and a half, but I can tell you this, that I sincerely don't know, I don't want to think about where I'd be if it weren't for some of the friends that I've made here, if it weren't for some of the relationships I've developed. And that's all I need to say about that, is that this has brought so much to my life. We were in a discussion the other night, and when I talk to people about Oasis, when I talk to people here, one of the things I feel, and this doesn't have to be your truth, it can just be mine, is that Oasis isn't an ideology, all right? There's a lot of ways to be an atheist. In fact, fun fact, kids, there are people in this room who aren't atheists. There are people in this room who believe in God. There are agnostics. There are people who don't know. There are people who, I don't like to be like, oh, you struggle with it. I mean, we're humans. We don't have all the answers. Pretending like you do, that sucks. And so, tying that up, what we are is we're a place. Oasis is just a place. We've moved places, but what we have here, and it's funny that I say we have, because I've just taken all the fruits that a lot of you people have been around longer than I have, like taken the time to work on and develop just so that way I can benefit, is that what we're doing here is that difficult thing, that beautiful thing. How weird is it that a bunch of secularists, free thinkers, atheists, all that, come together like this? Most people, they think it's so ridiculous that we've all come together like this, and I get that. And so, wrapping this up, this place is something to be enjoyed. You have given so much, and it's my hope that in time I can be a part of providing that for another person. And so, to wrap this up, the philosopher and writer Shiv Kumar Batalvi once said that life is slow suicide. No, hold on. I'm not going to end on a sad note. He's not saying something dark here. He's not saying, oh, it's going to be hard. In fact, he writes beautifully. The point he's making is that the things you do, the things you obsess over, the things that really make your life, that's going to be your end. And not just in like a, bell jar Sylvia Plath sense, but also in like a Immanuel Kant sense. We talked about Kant this week. If you went to community groups, people as ends to themselves, that will be your end. That will be the thing that you become. That will be what your life is about. And so I ask you, as I ask myself, just to think, what will be our end? Will it be the difficult things, the beautiful things, the noble things, or will it be the easy things? And that's just my thought for today. Thanks for letting me get up here and talk, guys.